Hello Patreon members, and welcome back to another Crimson Moon Battle Report. We're going to be playing some Alpha Strike for today. This is the terrain setup. So we'll be playing the first scenario, stand up fight. And this is in the actual Alpha Strike rulebook. This is the deployment. It's going to be 24 inches between both forces. We'll be using the Crush the Head variant, which you take out the main boss. We're gonna choose one mech to be the leader, and if you take them out, you score 500 victory points. If you still have yours still alive at the end of the game, you score an additional 500 points. And of course, for every mech you destroy, you're gonna be scoring that much more points on top of that. And for the first force will be the Clan Wolf Beta Galaxy. Starting it off will be the Timberwolf with a gunnery skill of a 3. And he will be the leader of the force. We have a Nova T, gunnery skill of a 3. The Pouncer Prime, also a gunnery level 3. And then a Fire Moth G with a gunnery level of 4. This makes up 200 points of the Clan Wolf Beta Galaxy. And facing them off will be House Karuda. Starting off with the Zeus, having the gunnery skill of a 3. And we have a Dragon, gunnery level 4. The Awesome, who will be the leader, gunnery level of a 3. The Catapult, as well, gunnery level 3. And then the Wolverine right back here, also with a gunnery level of a 3. That makes up 200 points. And now we're gonna roll off to see who's gonna take the first turn. All right, so we're gonna have red be Karuda, black is gonna be Clan Wolf. And let's see who's going to choose sides and take the first action. So it looks like 10, so it looks like it'll be Karuda who will be choosing the side, and they will go second. So that means Clan Wolf is going to have to set up and activate first. And we are deployed. The Pouncer right back here behind this little building here. Timberwolf and the Fire Moth right back, kind of backing each other up. And then the Pouncer Prime all by himself, so I'm over here on this side. And then on the opposite side, we have House Karuda. We have the Dragon, the Wolverine, right next to each other. Catapult, kind of backing up the middle. And right on this side, we have the Zeus and the Awesome. So starting with the Nova Prime, or the Nova T, I should say, he's just gonna be running up. So he's gonna sprint, move 10, and he's gonna be hiding right behind here. And that will end his activation. And since the Clan Wolf are outnumbered, that means Karuda's gonna have to activate 2, because since they have a little bit more mechs to activate than the wolf. So the Catapult's just gonna jump like so, kind of get some cover here. Wolverine's just gonna go ahead and run, and he's gonna get right behind this building here to get some cover. The Timberwolf is gonna go ahead and activate, and he's gonna run up. He's got a movement of 10, so another 1.5, so he's got plenty to get cover right behind this building. Dragon's gonna activate, and he's also gonna run. He's just gonna get right behind this building as well and back up his buddy. So he'll go right behind this here, and he's good to go. Fire Moth's gonna activate, and he runs 30. Holy cow, so 30 and then 1.5. So he's gonna have enough just to, I don't know if he really wants to go that way though. He might get ripped up. Yeah, why not? Let's go see what happens. He's gonna run this way, and he should have just enough to get into cover here, and it's good to go. Zeus will activate, and he's just gonna move up. So he's gonna move up to this building right here and kind of get a little bit of cover and see what he can see at the beginning of the firing phase. Only the Pouncer Prime is left, and he's just gonna walk. He can reach that area. He's just gonna try and get some cover and get into this area here, and he is done. And last guy to go is just the Awesome. So he's just gonna move up 6, get behind some cover here, and he's gonna be done. So starting with the Clan, we're gonna have, let me see, actually he sprinted, so I don't think he can shoot. So actually the Clan doesn't have anybody that can shoot. Sprinting means that they cannot shoot, so that's gonna be all their firing. Everybody else doesn't have line of sight, so let's go to Karuda and see if they have anything to fire. So the Awesome does have a line of sight partially to the Timberwolf, so he's gonna try and take a shot there. And then we have the Zeus, who has a shot at the Fire Moth, which is way over there. We'll take a look at ranges and see what they need. Okay, so starting with the Zeus, taking a shot at the Fire Moth. He has a TM of 4, so he's already 4 in the hole. So the Zeus has a gun rescale of 3, so that makes it a 7. It's medium range with another +2, so that makes it a 9. And there's really no cover, so it's going to be 9s or better. We're just using the basic damage system, so it's either an all or nothing roll. So here we go. Nope, he missed it with a 6. So the Awesome is going to act as a spotter since the catapult has indirect fire. So we're going to measure line of sight from him to his target. So that means that it's going to be using all his stats plus whatever the TM of the Timberwolf is. So the Awesome is a 3. He moved regularly, so it's +0. And then the range is medium, so it's +2, so it's going to be a 5. So it is a 2, so that means it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the range, and then he is in cover. So that means since he is in terrain, partial cover is +1. So we're looking at 8s. Make sure I got that right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 because it is an indirect fire. Actually, it's going to be a 10 because I'm going to go ahead and fire with him as well. All right, so it's going to be 10s or better. No, he missed. So now the Awesome is going to shoot by himself. So he is a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because of the range, 2 extra because of the TM. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because of the cover. So 8s or better. And he gets it. And it's medium range, so it's going to be 3 damage going into the Timberwolf. That's going to be the end of round 1. So we're going to clean everything up. No one has taken enough damage to do a retreat. And yeah, that's pretty much it for round 1. On to round 2. Now let's see who's going to take initiative. It looks like it's going to be Karuta once again. So go into Clan Wolf to activate first. So we will start with the Pouncer, and the Pouncer is going to jump because we want to try and make it a little more difficult for these guys to shoot him. So 10, he's going to be right over here, kind of get into the open there, and he's going to be waiting and see what these guys are going to do. And Karuta has to activate 2 of their mechs, so we're just going to move the dragon. He's just going to move like so this way. Actually, he's going to move back this way. He's going to try and get a little bit of cover to here because he's going to be a problem. Catapult's going to activate, and he's just going to move a little over to this edge, and so that he can have a line of sight to that Pouncer. Fire Moth is going to activate, and he's just going to do a regular sprint. Not a sprint, but a regular walk. He moves 30, so he's just running all the way back there right behind that catapult. So he is flying this way, and he is done. Wolverine will activate, and he's got a movement of 10, so he's just going to do a basic move. And seeing as how the Fire Moth moved way over here, he's going to try and give some support to this catapult. So he's just going to do a regular move and go this way, kind of make sure his back isn't to that Pouncer, and get ready to open up on the Fire Moth. Mad Cat's going to go, and he just does not want to get into open ground, so he's going to try and take some cover on this side, and he can probably have a line of sight to that Wolverine, but he'll go to here to try and get a little bit of cover, but I don't think he's going to have cover from that Zeus over there, but he's going to do his best here. Stay like so, and he just did a walk. The Zeus will activate, and he's actually just going to move this way. It should be a movement of 6. Actually, he moves 8. So he can actually try and get some cover here and see if they can't start taking some more damage on that Timberwolf. So last to go is the Nova. Nova is just gonna be a little tricksy here. He's gonna jump. He's gonna jump up here, 10. So he should be able to make it. The only thing is he's gonna be in the line of fire for everybody, but next turn he's going to try and get some cover, but he's going to be facing like so, and see if he's got line of sight to either one of these chumps here. The Awesome wants to at least try and make it a little harder for him to get hit, so he's just going to move like so to here, just try and still get some cover and see if he can open up on that Nova. So here we go, without further ado, the clan are going to open up. So Pouncer has a clear line of sight to the Wolverine, but he also has the dragon that's right here, right beside him, but he'll get cover. So I think he's going to take a shot, clear shot at the Wolverine. So let's take a look at some measuring here. Okay, so after adding all the numbers, he needs 9s to hit the Wolverine. He needs 8s to hit the dragon. So we're going to go ahead and go for the dragon since it's a little bit less of a problem to hit. So let's see if he doesn't open up with his shots. And no, he missed. So now the Nova is going to go ahead and activate, and he's going to try and take a shot at the Awesome. So he's a 3, 4, 5 for jumping, 6, 7 because of the range, 8 because of his TMM, and then 9 because he's in cover. So he's going to need 9s or better to hit. Let's go ahead and reroll that. There we go. He got double 6s. So with an unfortunate luck for the Awesome, it's taken 6 points of damage from the Nova. And on top of that, we're going to have to check to see what the crit result was for the double 6s there. So the Awesome is already almost, his whole armor's almost gone. Let's roll the lucky black dice and see what the critical is. It is an I think that's a 1, because I think, yeah, there's a 6, so it's a 3. So a 3. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta look at the track here. Critical. A 3 is going to be the engine hit. So taking a point of damage in the engine for the poor Awesome. So the engine means it's going to have +1 heat and firing weapons. He's going to start generating heat. That's not good. Mad Cat's going to go ahead and activate, and he's going to go ahead and unload on the Wolverine. See if he doesn't get lucky and do a good chunk of damage off of him. So we're looking at gunnery skill of 3. It's going to be medium range, so it's +2. So that's going to be a 5. And then he moved, so I believe he's a +2. So it's going to be a 7. There he is. So TM's a 2. So 3, 4, 5 because of the range, 6, 7 because of his TM, and then he doesn't add anything to his TM because he doesn't have anything else, and there's no cover in the way, so it's just 7s or better. 7 or better. He gets them. 7 points of damage coming into the Wolverine. So it did go right through his armor, and he's gonna roll crit. So we're looking at 4. Critical chart for a 4 is gonna be fire control hit. Here comes the heat. Well, the Fire Moth was going to shoot at the catapult, but now Wolverine's a much juicier target, so he's going to take a shot at him. So he's a base of a 4, 5, 6 because he moved. No cover, nothing for range. So you're looking at 6s. If he hits this, that Wolverine is done for. Oh, he missed it with by 1. Oh man, that sucks. So now it's time for Karuta. They gotta do some retaliation here. So the Awesome is gonna take a shot at the Nova. So he's looking at 3s, 4, 5 for range, no cover. He jumped though, so it's I believe it's a +2. So he is needing 7s or better on 2 dice here. No, he missed. So now the Zeus will shoot, and he's gonna try and take a little bit more armor off of that Timberwolf, see if we can't take it down. So we're looking at 3, 4, 5 because of the range, 6, 7 because of his TM, 8 because of the cover. So we're looking at 8s. Come on, Zeus! Oh, he missed it by 1. Catapult's gonna shoot, and he's gonna try and shoot that Pouncer. So we are looking at 4s, because I believe the catapult is a 3, I'm sorry. The dragon is a 4. All right, so it's a 3, 4, 5 because of the range, and he jumped, so that's going to be plus his TM, which I believe is also a 2. So it is a 2, so it's 7. So 3, 4, 5 because of the range, 6, 7 because of his TM. Oh, and an additional +1 because he did jump, so he needs 8. And no, he got it. He missed it with a 5. He needed a 8, so he missed it by 3. Dragon's gonna go, and this is gonna be close range, so it's gonna be no modifiers for the range. So it's a 4, 5, 6 because of his TM, 7 because he jumped. So 7s or better. And nope. Man, these Karuta dice are not working for me. So the Wolverine, he's last gasp here. He's gonna try and take a shot at the Fire Moth. So he's looking at a 3 for his piloting skill. And oh man, I think he's a 4. Yep, sure enough, he's a 4. So he needs 7s. Get a good shot here. Probably take out that Fire Moth. He missed. Got a 5. And that is the end of round 2 with the clan coming up big. Wolverine has already taken half structure, so it's going to have to start retreating. The Awesome is down to only 2 armor left, and on the side of the clan, they're not hurting too bad. They're still in good shape. Let's see if Karuta can turn it around in turn 3. So initiative, who's taking it? Looks like Karuta's going to have to activate first. Clan is taking it. So actually the Wolverine is okay. He doesn't have to retreat just yet. He's taken 1 damage from in his structure. He still has 4 points. So once he's taken another 2 damage, then he'll have to retreat. Right now he's all right. So I guess what we'll do is we're just gonna have him jump. Oh, actually this Wolverine does not jump. So I guess we'll just have to move him 10. So what we'll do is we'll move I think he's just gonna move back. Let's move that out of the way, and he'll just move back like so. Make sure that nobody shoots him from the rear, but at least he'll have some sort of line of sight. And he's good to go. So since Karuta is still technically outnumbering the Clan Wolf, they're going to go ahead and activate 1 more guy, which is the Awesome. And he will just move around here to take some cover. But at least this way, he will have either line of sight this way or up to the Nova up on top. We'll activate the Nova, and he's just going to go ahead and jump, and he's just going to jump this way. Jump from building to building here. So he's jumping this way, like so here, to maybe get a little bit of cover there, but I don't think it's going to really matter. But he's going to try and finish off that Awesome. Catapult's going to activate, and he's just going to move over. And if he's still alive, he can try and take a shot at that Puma before he ends up taking out his boss. Fire Moth's going to activate, and he's just going to try and make sure he gets these points. He's moving 12. He's got plenty of movement. He is running right behind the Awesome, just to make sure that that is a done deal. Zeus will activate, and he's going to try and back up his boss because he's in trouble. So he's going to move 8. Come this way. Let's see if he can't provide some sort of fire support. Pouncer's going to activate, and he is going to jump just to make it a little bit harder to hit him. So he's going to jump 10. So he's going to jump to here so that he can have either range to the Wolverine or the catapult. The last one to move is just going to be the Dragon. Dragon's just going to take some cover here because he does not want anything to do with that Timberwolf. And he's going to take a shot right here when he gets a chance. Timberwolf's going to move, and sensing that the catapult, it's not very dangerous once you're up close and personal. So he's just going to move up like so and see if he can start taking some shots at this catapult. So Karuta's going to start firing. So let's start with the Dragon. Dragon's going to take a shot here at the Pouncer. And let's see if he can't take him out. So let's see, or at least do some damage. I don't know about taking him out, but anyways, the Dragon is a 4. The range, I believe, is a 6. So it's going to be close range. Oh, yeah. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7 because he jumped. So 7s are better. Nothing to block line of sight. And he gets him with an 8. Wolverine's going to shoot, and he's going to go ahead and take a shot at the Pouncer as well. So I believe that might still be close range. Yep, it's still close. So it's going to be a 3, 4, 5. Nothing for range. He jumped though. So it's 6. 3, 4, 5, and then 6 for the jump. All right, so 6s. Gets him with a 7. And oops, it's +2 because of the fire control. So he actually misses because he needed a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He missed it by 1. Wah, 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 wah. Catapult's gonna activate and he's gonna take a shot at that Nova. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be medium range. That's 12 right there. So yeah, it's going to be +2. So we're looking at 3, 4, 5. That might be some cover there. Well, nah, not really. So it's a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because he jumped. So 8s are better. Ooh, gets it with an 8. So now it's just the Awesome and the Zeus. So the Awesome, he has a juicy target here, but he's going to try and take a shot at that Nova. See if he can't maybe do some more damage. So we're looking at 3s. It's going to be medium range. 4, 5, 6 because he jumped. 7, 8 because of his TM. So he's needing 7s. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He needs 8s. Nope, you missed it by 1. And on top of that, he's going to go up a heat because of his critical. So now we have the Zeus. Zeus is going to go ahead and take a shot at the Fire Moth. He's looking at a piloting skill of a 3, close range, 7 because of his TM, and that's it. No cover or anything. So he's needing 7s. He's got to score a hit here so he can do some damage. And he misses with a 5. So we'll just start from this edge and work our way that way. So the Pouncer is a piloting skill of a 3. He jumps, so it's a 5. 6, 7 because he did walk. And it's going to be close range, so no range modifiers there. So it's a 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He needs 7s. 7s are better. He gets it with an 8. And since it was structure damage, the crit is a 10. 10 is going to be fire control hit once again. Mad Cat's going to open up on the catapult. So we're looking at 3 close range. He is in cover, so 3, 4, 5, and then it's a +1 for his TM, so it's a 6. So yeah, 3, 4, 5 because of the cover. So it's 5s are better. He gets him with a 6, 7 whopping damage going into the catapult. And that does do structure damage, so critical hit. 4s. 4s is going to be fire control hit. Now let's go ahead and do the Fire Moth. Going on the Awesome. So it's going to be a 4. 5 because of the TM, because he moved. And that's it. There is no range modifiers, no covers or anything. So 5s are better. And he nails him with a 6. So it's 4 regular damage, but because he's in his back arc, that's 5 whopping damage going into the Awesome. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Geez, these clan mechs are nasty. So now, actually, he's going to be retreating next turn, but let's roll for the crit. Let's see what happens on him. And it is a 6. 6 is weapon hit. And now it's the Nova. Can he finish him off? We're looking at 3s. Actually, you know what? He was a 4. 4, 5 doesn't matter. He rolled a 6. He would have hit him anyways. Nova. So he's a 3, 4, 5 for range, 6 because of this TM. And that's 7 because he jumped. Oh, it's +2. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because of the range. All right, make sure we got that right. So 8s, and no, he misses. End of turn 3. Awesome, retreating. Wolverine, retreating. So Karuta is already losing 2 of their battle mechs. So it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. But on to turn 4. So who is taking the first turn? Looks like it's gonna be Karuta losing it out. So Clan Wolf is the winner there. Well, I guess we'll start with the obvious. Wolverine is gonna retreat because he's already taken enough damage to have to retreat, unfortunately. And Karuta is still over the amount of mechs. Actually, no. Actually, they'd be tied now after activating him, because now it's just 5 to 5. So I believe it's going to be Clan Wolf going next. Nova's going to activate, and he's just going to jump again. He's going to jump right over here to this side, get to there like so, and he's ready for his next victim. Going with the obvious one, we're going to go ahead and go with the awesome. He's got to move 6, but he has to retreat because he's already at half damage. So he's just going to fall back this way, but he can still shoot. We'll just activate the moth, and he's just going to run. Try and finish off the boss man before he runs away. Why not? Regular movement. Just going to sit pretty right behind him. So after measuring out with how far the Zeus goes, the fire moth ended up right here, just to make sure that the Zeus does not end up right behind his arc. But now the Zeus is just going to activate, and he's just going to move over like so this way. See if he can't take a shot at that fire moth, and he's done. The Timberwolf's just going to move. He's going to move 5 to there. It's going to cost him double to get up here, so he's going to have plenty of room. He's just going to be on top of this building right here, just so that he can have line of fire to either one of here, or depending on where he ends up, but he'll at least have some sort of line of shot. We'll just go with the catapult. Catapult is just going to try and save his behind, so he's just going to move up, kind of like so he can have line of fire to either the Nova or the Timberwolf. Only the Pouncers left, so he's just going to try and move and make sure he gets out of the dragon's line of fire there. He's just going to move this way and try and get a shot off on this catapult, see if we can't finish it off. Dragon's gonna go, and he's just gonna move up. Try and go full speed ahead. So let's start with Karuta here. So the Zeus blasting the fire moth. So it's a 3, but I believe it's gonna be short range. Oh yeah. So it's a 3, 7. And that's pretty much it. The Zeus, he cannot overheat for extra damage, so he's just gonna take a shot. Needs 7s or better. He still can't hit that thing. Misses it by 1. Awesome's gonna just take a shot at the Puma. I mean the Thunder Timberwolf, and he can't overheat either. So he's just gonna take his shot. But he's going to overheat by 1 because of his critical hit. So we're looking at 3s. I'm pretty sure it's going to be short. Yep. Oops. I guess I should measure it the other way. There we go. So we're looking at 3, 4, 5, and there's no cover. So it's just going to be 5s. See if we can do some damage here. He 6, 7, 8. Actually, that would have hit because I keep forgetting that it's also +1 to his firing his weapons. Actually, no, he gets heat from firing his weapons. Oh, but it is -1 to his damage. So within short range, he's only going to be doing 1 point of damage. Catapult's going to go ahead and shoot, and he's going to try and take a pot shot at the fire moth. See if he can't take it down. So it's going to be, I believe, medium, because that is 12 right there. So it's going to be a 3, 4, 5, 9 because of his TM. So you're looking at 9s or better to hit. Oh, he has fire control, so it's another +2. So he needs 11s. Come on. Nope. He fails miserably. Now it's just the dragon. Dragon's just going to take a shot here at the Pouncer. So we're looking at the dragon is a 4. So it's a 4, 5, 6, close range. So just going to be close range, and that means he will do 2 damage if he does hit. So we're needing 6s. And he gets them. Does 2 points of damage. That is it for Team Karuta. Here we go with the clan. Starting with the fire moth, he's gonna see if he can't just open fire on that awesome. See if he can't take it out. So you're looking at a 4, 5, and I believe it's within 6. Yep, it is within 6, so it's just 5s. And he nails him. Nails him for 5 more damage, and that's it. He's gonna go down. So now we'll go with the Mad Cat, and he's gonna take a shot. He'll take a shot at the catapult. See if he can't take him out. So we're looking at 3s, and it is yeah, he's within 6. So it's gonna be close range. So it's gonna be 3, 4 because of his TM, and that's about it. 4s or better. And he nails him. 7 more points of damage. Let's see if that doesn't finish him off. So, oh yeah. 2, 3, yeah, he only had 4 left, so that's it. Catapult goes down. Pouncer's gonna go, and he's gonna take a shot at the dragon. So we're looking at, he's a 3, so 3, 4, 5 because of his TM, but the range is just 6. So he's just gonna need 5s. Yeah, nails him with an 11. So that's going to be, I believe it's 3 points. Nova's going to take a shot. He's going to try and shoot the dragon. He's going to be in cover. So we're looking at 3. It's going to be a medium range because that's within 12. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he jumps, so it's a 8, 9. So he needs 9s or better. No, he missed it by 1. Man, that was close. That's the end of turn 4. 2 more down for Karuta. And all that is left is just the dragon. Oh, and the Zeus. Oh, man. Pretty much the beginning of the end, I believe. Who's taking the initiative? And it's his clan once again. So, Karuta, you're up. So starting with Karuta, the Zeus is just kind of back up just to make sure he doesn't get any butt shots here. And he's going to be pretty much done. So because now the clan wolf is completely outnumbering him, at least 3 to 1. So they're going to have to activate 3 mechs before the house Karuta can activate again. So it's just going to, we'll activate the, we'll activate the fire moth, and he's just going to run this way. Got plenty of movement. He's just gonna run there and be a nuisance and get ready to shoot there. And Mad Cat's just gonna go ahead and move as well. He'll just move sideways to here just so he can have line of sight in case anybody tries to move this way or this way. Of course, he's gonna have the Zeus in his firing arc. And I guess we'll just activate the Nova, and he's just gonna jump again right down here, kind of back up the Timberwolf, and he'll be having this fire arc right here. He's pretty much done. Dragon's just going to activate. It's going to take an additional point to get up here, so it's going to cost him at least 3, and then he'll just move up a little bit more just to kind of back himself up against the wall and have a firing shot this way or this way. Last but not least is the Pouncer. Pouncer's just going to move. He'll just move this way just so he can get his TM and get ready to take a shot at the dragon. So starting with Karuta, Zeus is going to try and attempt to shoot this bane of existence, which is the moth, the fire moth. He has not been able to hit it for anything. So he is a 3, 7 because of his movement. And it's close range, so that's about it. So it's just 7s. And he still misses by 1. Now the final one to shoot will be the dragon. Dragon's gonna just try and take a shot at the Pouncer, see if he can't take it down. So he is a 4, 5, 6, close range, and no cover. So 6s. And he misses. So here we go. The fire moth is going to take a shot at the Zeus. We're looking at a TM of 4 or a piling skill of 4. TM of the Zeus is a 1, I believe. Yeah, so it's 4, 5, and that's pretty much it. No cover, nothing else. So it needs 5s. Gets him with an 8, so it's going to be 4 damage going into the Zeus. So after taking the 4 damage, now it's just the Timberwolf going to take a shot. So he's needing 3s plus 1 because of the TM. So we're needing 4s or better to hit. And he barely got him. But it's 7 more damage going into the Zeus, and that's actually going to do a critical roll. Let's see what the crit is. It is a 9. Ooh, 9 might not be anything. 9 is no critical hit. He's good. Now the Nova's going to take a shot over here at the dragon. So we're looking at 3s. And I believe that's going to be medium range. Yep. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because he jumped. And then 8, 9 because of his TM, the dragon's TM. So 9s are better. And he nailed him with a 9. I think that's going to be 6 damage going into him. Leaving them with only 1 structure left. Let's see what the crit is. 7. 7 for the critical is MP hit. Last but not least, Pouncer's going to try and finish him off. So we're looking at 3, 4, 5, close range. He just needs 5s. And he nails him. It's going to be 3 more points of damage, and that's going to take down the dragon. End of the round. All that's left is just a Zeus, who is pretty much limping, and he's probably just going to run off if he's within 8. Just depends on if they take the first turn or not. But other than that, that's going to be the end of the round. So who's taking the first turn? I don't think it's really going to matter. It's going to be Karuta, so it means that the Clan Wolf are going to activate first. But at this point, I don't think it really matters because these guys are all going to activate except for 1. And he's just going to run off the table. So that's within 8. It sure is. That's going to be 6 right there. So pretty much the end of the game, he's just going to retreat. So once retreating, the Clan Wolf would score 500 points for killing the boss, and then another 1,000 points for completely wiping out the Karuta forces. So in the end of the game, it would be 1,500, pretty much to 0, because Karuta didn't kill any of the mechs, and these guys would have scored additional points, which is another 200 points. So 1,700 points. 1,700 to 0 would be the end of the game score, and Clan Wolf would take it home. There you have it, guys. Clan Wolf Beta Galaxy, I think that's what they're called. But man, they took it home. They beat the heck out of House Karuta, barely taking any damage. I think it was the Pouncer that took the most damage. He was already down to his structure, but of course he never got hit again. Couldn't hit the Fire Moth. That thing is just so fast. It is very hard to take it down. I don't know how many times the Zeus shot at it and he just kept missing. It was just not rolling good. Timberwolf took a little bit of scratch here and there, but nothing serious. He just came in and pretty much started wiping out units left and right. 7 damage is no joke. So man, some of these guys are pretty nasty with their high damage value. And that was my first time trying out the just all or nothing damage table, to be honest. It actually just feels a lot faster compared to rolling 2 sets of dice for each point of damage, even though I think that's a little bit cooler because you roll a whole bunch of dice, which is pretty awesome because then you have a chance to actually do some sort of damage rather than either whiffing or doing a huge substantial amount of damage in one shot. So I guess they both have their kind of their good moments here and there. So I mean, it just kind of depends, but I feel like I kind of like the all or nothing row because it's a lot easier to determine the criticals. It's a lot easier to determine the extra damage if you're behind them. It was really cool trying out that type of format for this game. But that's pretty much it, man. This is pretty much it for the Alpha Strike for this game. I'm hoping to be penning up a little bit more mechs, especially for the clans. I did just purchased the new clan box. Not really new, it's been out for quite some time, but I'll be doing an unboxing, so you'll be seeing that on the regular channel in case you guys want to check out what comes in that box. What I'll try to do is I'll try to get some more variety of mechs, especially for Karuda and Kellhounds, because these clan mechs are really dirty, man. They completely ripped up this unit. So I'm gonna see if I can get some of the other mechs painted up and ready to go for the tabletop, and try to bring you some more Alpha Strike exclusively for this channel. Of course, also bring some regular Alpha Strike for just the regular channel so other guys can check it out as well. Having a blast playing Battletech. It's a great game. If you guys haven't tried it, man, give it a shot, man. It is awesome. It is a lot of fun to play. And the skirmish level is really cool. You can pretty much bring whatever you want. There is lance formations that you can do. I didn't use it in this game, but you can form different lances. You get special abilities and whatnot. Now that I've got the rule book, I've actually been kind of skimming through it and seeing what stuff I might have gotten wrong. Patreon members, really appreciate everything you're doing for us. We thank you. We thank you so much for all the support that you guys are giving us. And just stay tuned, man. We're going to bring you guys a lot more content. And our giveaway is very soon. We're going to probably be doing it Tuesday. And one of you guys is going to be the lucky winner, man. You guys are going to be able to get that that Nurgle, I think it's AOS. Yeah, I think it's AOS. And then we'll be announcing which new giveaway we'll be doing for the next month as well. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Keep rolling your dice, man. Don't forget to always paint your walls crimson, my friends. And have a good night. Take care, guys.